Hello, kindred spirits. It's a new week, and I thought I would show you what Ben and I did this weekend. We cut down some trees in the woods, and then I'm going to give you a very short update on the kitchen, and then I'm going to show you a little bit of the decorating on one of our Christmas trees and something unique that I like to use. I hope you enjoy this diary entry for December, and I'll see you again in a day or two. Enjoy. We're going to take a ride out in the woods with the gator. There are a couple trees that are pretty scary to walk under, so we're going to try to see if we can at least pull them down or cut them down safely. And just got a report that snow's supposed to be starting in a minute or so on my phone, so that'll be pretty. Hopefully we'll get to see that. We're going to get Willow in the gator too and keep her out of harm's way. Come on. Come on. Go for a ride. Let's go.
She can run out there, then we'll get her.
Oh, okay. She wants to run. All right. She did not want to get in. Looking back to make sure we're behind her. We're going to cut that log at one point so we can go straight through versus this tight turn.
We like tight turns.
Another big rock pile. Willow gets her exercise. This leaner has got to go. It's barely being held up.
That's the first thing I'm doing. It may not rest him.
Okay, let's not back up and chalk. It's the second time I've been rear-ended. Willow's in the cab with me, nice, safe, and sound. And Ben is going to cut this leaner and make sure he's behind a tree. But he's hoping that leaner will take a, hit this one. I call this Changa. There it goes. There it goes. It did exactly, well, close to what he wanted to do. It came down part way. Yeah.
So let's say.
It's going to swing. What about putting the gator winch on that now?
Well, I don't really have to.
So we're hooking the winch up so that we're away from it. And I just keep envisioning those things I see on videos and TV shows of snafus and how things can go wrong. So I'm going to say it again. Don't try this at home.
Just keep this lock on me. So I can straighten out the...
Yep.
The gator first a little bit.
Yep. I'm just tightening up the cord here. Here goes. I'm just going to give it little pulses, I think. But we got it.
That's all right. Give me a little reverse. We'll do it again.
It's gonna keep getting caught. Oh, wait, maybe I can pull it still.
100 Widowmakers down.
Yeah. Yep. A lot more to go, but we'll get the hang of it. But these two dangerous trees.
That big one over there.
Oh, look at that one. Yes. Let me zoom in on this. Yeah, that's going to come down in a storm. Yep, that's not near our path, so we're going to let that stay there. Food for woodpeckers. But these were concerned for safety. I'm going to walk back a little bit. It's time now to go back to the house, light some fires in the wood stove and maybe a fireplace. Do a little more organizing because, once again, I've been doing that shell game of moving things from one room to another. I want to get a little more organized before all the cabinets arrive in a couple weeks or a week, who knows when. And then I might do some Christmas wrapping and start my cards, but I don't know yet. Depends on how much I get done. I also have to find time to edit this video. Here comes the snow. Just in time to go in and enjoy the fires. It is Monday morning, and this morning it's going to be, I think, quite busy in here, and I'm going to let the contractors figure out who does what, where they're going to be, because I have both electricians coming in and the carpenters. So what I know needs to be done for electricity, unless something changed, this wire here needs to be dropped down a bit because the windows ordered are going to be longer. They're going to come down to counter height. So I'm at the sink. The counter will go right in to the window frame. So I have a little bit more view. Not a lot more, but a little more view. We also are going to have all of the electrical plugs changed out. These are really weird plugs that were put in. So we're going to go old school, put the regular plugs back. They're going to check the underwire wiring just to make sure that it's safe and proper. Let's see here. What else are they going to be doing? Oh, we're going to be getting some wires run for the exhaust fan, which I have all the specs out already for them. And this is a book that I keep out. The contractors go through it constantly. It's the floor plans, elevations, all the specs for appliances, lighting, and then schedule calendar. I haven't kept that up because I'm not completely project manager on this one, but I am involved a lot, but not as much as the past house. So the contractors will flip through this all the time, and they know where to go to get specs on the floor plans or any of the items that need to be wired in, things like that. So let me just open this back up to that page, my washer dryer. So they'll know what needs to be done for the wiring here. We're going to get under cabinet lights on the counters that are on each side of this range. Let's see here. What else do they need to do? We also have this that was actually hidden behind the cabinet, all open like this. So we're gonna see if it's live, and if it is, I hope they'll be able to give me a floor outlet here. They might even have to use that to run for the exhaust fan, but that's for them to know, me to find out. So electricity is today. And before the contractors knew that they were coming, they were going to start laying the floor. So maybe they'll start working in the pantry. I don't know. Because they can't seal up this wall. Well, they could seal it up, but then it would be harder for the electricians to get the wiring in. So they're going to seal this up after the electricians. So I think that's all we're doing today. I've got quite a list, just, I've got my punch list for the electricians, and like I said, I'm gonna let them do what they do. They're used to working around each other, so they can figure that out. I'm gonna be hiding either in the library or upstairs in my office, or doing some more just organizing. But that's this morning. They should be here pulling in soon, and there's a good amount of snow. I'm surprised. I'm going to be hanging a few ornaments I picked up the other day for the tree behind me, and I figured I'm going to light some candles. I'm going to put a pine scented oil in my atomizer, and I'm going to enjoy the process with a little bit of fine living, no matter how simple or grand that may be. So I'm going to light these candles, like I said, and enjoy just a little quiet time. I was asked the other day what room I was in that was so bright and sunny when I was pulling out the nativity pieces. It is my living room. I call it the green room right now until I do some painting in here, but it is a beautiful room that has southern exposure, and it's so warm in here. Even in the winter, the sun warms this right up. That is why so many old homes in this area were built facing south, because it helps warm the house up in the winter. So this is where I am right now. And the snow is beautiful out there. The sun is also filling up the dining room, but I have all the stuff over there still, which I have no place to put it. But I love how the lead tinsel is catching the light. I love the weight of it compared to the tinsel they sell nowadays. If you have lead tinsel in your trees, most of you know this, keep it away from children, animals. That's why they took it off the market, because there's lead in it. But like I said, I love how it falls. I have bottles on my tree too. You'll see this in the final video, but I do love to put some of my old antique bottles in here. These are some that I found as a child, digging on the property of my old childhood home. And check this one out. Sample bottle, Dr. Kilmer's Swamp Root Kidney Cure, New York, Binghamton, New York. Swamp root. I don't even want to know. But on top here, I've got my little soldier. He's as old as I am. He's been in the house with me since I was a little girl. So while I'm here editing the video, I'm enjoying a nice cup of coffee. It's half decaf, half regular. And like I said, the sun is pouring in. It's such a beautiful day with the snow out there. Warm inside.